Hey guys, backpacker reviews here. I'm gonna be doing a quick, kind of an overview of my little fishing kit that I keep in my belt pack. Fits right up in there. I've showed you this kit before. Um, so basically, it's just made out of a case of some sort. I don't know where I got it from. My grandma's house. She just had it laying around, but I don't know what it was for. But it's just taped together right there. So. This really isn't obviously, like I said in my review of my belt kit, it's not really a survival kit. It's just things that I like to have like right with me when I'm walking out in the field, like when I'm hunting and stuff. And that's what this is for, because we pheasant hunt a lot down in southwest Minnesota, and they have a lot of streams down there. And basically, whenever we stop, we like to eat out in the field or something. We usually stop right by a stream, and there's a lot of bluegills around, and this is what I made this for. So I'm just gonna be showing it to you today. I'm just trying to get the tape off this right now. This is just some tape that I got from my first aid kit. I like it because it doesn't, like, when you peel it off a lot, it doesn't lose its stickiness, kind of like duct tape does. But here it is with the tape off. So I'm just going to open it up here. There it is. Oh, open up. Okay, so first let's get started here. For hooks, I got two of these. I think they're like #1 hooks. But yeah, I like those for. Let's see if you can see those a little better. I like these for when I'm out. There's a spot that I go camping just around, like, by my house. I'll only go there like a few times a year during the summer, just on a short weekend trip, overnight basically. And it's right on this creek, and there's a lot of carp that's in there, and these hooks work great for it. So, and then the next size of hooks I got are these. They're just little. I think they're like a #8, I think. I don't know. For bluegill, and I got two of those. And next in here, or here, I actually got another one of those. I got 3 of them. Next, I got a bobbin from like a sewing machine that has, I don't know, it has a lot of string on it though. It's this is 10-pound test. The bobbins work great because they're really compact and they can fit a lot of line on them. A little tip for winding these things is just take a pencil and shove it through the middle like that, and then you can just roll it back like that and put your string on it. This is just some cheap line that I got. I fish a lot, so I just have line all around here. But next year I got another bobbin of 4-pound test for bluegill. That's Mr. Crappie brand. It's a good brand because it has really long memory. By the way, these are both mono lines. Fluorocarbon would be a little bit more preferable because it's a little, like, it has lower memory, and wrapping it around these tight spools like this, it does have a lot of like lines in it, but you just kind of have to stretch it out a little bit. But next year I got 2 earplugs, which work great for bobbers. Usually you have to double these up because they do tend to sink a little bit. Just do it like that, and I'll show you how I keep those on my line. Yeah, and I like those because they're really, like, you can actually compress them into that, so they kind of shrink down. You can squeeze stuff up against them, and it works, and they go right back to shape. So, and what I use to keep those on my line is these, just 2 toothpicks. You only need 1, but I just like to have an extra one. Next here, I got some of these. They're just these little eyelets. I love these things for because you can always find a stick out there to make just a rod. I just like to put one of these on like on the end of a stick, and you can just tie some of this line off of it, and you can throw it out a little bit farther. Next here, I just got a needle. It's a pretty big one. You can just stick your line through the eye in it and feed it through the earplugs, because it's pretty hard to get it through there if you just by punching a hole in it. It's almost impossible to do. Next here, I just got three. I don't know if you can see that. Well, you can't really see it. I'll just put them back in here. You got 3 weights. They're big enough to pretty much catch anything in. And next here, just gonna dig this out. It's buried in there. This is just a little fly that I tied myself. I tie flies a lot. I actually tie, not really commercially, but I have a bait shop I have a few bait shops that buy a lot of my flies from me, and that's actually why I haven't made a video in a while. I've just been so busy doing that. But here's just a little jig head fly that I tied. It's not my best one. Not really proud of it, but it's just a little jig head with some gold chenille, crystal chenille, and it has some pink marabou. I found that the reason I don't have any bait in here, usually when I do make my kind of compact fishing kits, I do put some power bait of those. They come in like a little Ziploc bag about that big, and they're basically grubs, but they have the scent of it, but they're obviously not real. And those seem to work really well, but I found that if you can always find bait. Like grasshoppers work awesome. I have a hard time finding some little worms, but obviously, like I said, grasshoppers work awesome. But if it's really, really late, like almost freezing over, I find that I can catch anything on this. But yeah, so that was a review of my belt survival kit that I usually take with me when I'm hunting. So yeah, thanks for watching.